Alright, what is going on YouTube? Adonis coming back at you with a brand new video, and today we're going to be looking at some budget beasts. And specifically, we're actually going to be looking at budget beasts for every single position except for offensive line. Offensive line is one of those spots right now that really is kind of hard to come by players that aren't super overpriced, so I don't want to really include them in this video. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and start off at the quarterback position. In today's video, there are actually going to be two different sets of players that I show for each position. One is going to be like a sub 60k set, and the other is going to be a sub 100k set, just so if you guys do have a little bit more coins, you can go ahead and pick up those players that are more expensive. I consider to be, you know, around 40 to 50 to 60k. That is still pretty budget. If you're looking for anything below that, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not buying players that are below that. That's where you're looking at like 80 overalls, and it's just not going to be feasible to really compete in Madden. But starting off with the 82 overall quarterback that we want to take a look at, we're going to look at our main man, Trevor Lawrence, 82 overall. He's 6'6". He's got 77 speed, right? Quarterback is one of those spots where, I mean, we have a free quarterback right now in Bryce Young. If you guys pre-ordered, you also have Josh Allen. So there are players to choose from. But if you want to go ahead and purchase a quarterback, I think Trevor is one of the better ones to go ahead and look at. His accuracies are all pretty good. His throw on the run's pretty decent. Definitely a serviceable quarterback for this point in the year. Now, getting up towards that 100k price point, only 30k more than Trevor Lawrence is going to be our main man that actually just got bought, Jordan Love. He's like sitting around 70k. I'm just picking this one so he doesn't get bought. But he's 6'4". He's got 81 speed. His throw accuracies are all pretty solid besides medium, which is again really interesting, really random. He is a scrambler archetype. Again, a better quarterback for sure. Probably going to play honestly on par, if not better than Bryce Young. I've heard that this card is amazing. I put him in my no money spent players to target video the other day. So again, go ahead and pick Jordan Love up if you are looking to spend a little bit more coins than on someone like Trevor Lawrence. So that will do it for QB. Now for running back is again a position where we have a lot of free players. You have that Khalil Herbert that you can get. You also get DeAndre Swift at like level 3 in the field pass. So I feel like a lower overall running back is not something you really necessarily need, but Isaiah Pacheco, again, definitely serviceable. He's got 82 break tackle. He's got 82 speed as well. Again, a very solid card. 5'10", 215 will be able to run through people. I would just say use Swift though, or Khalil if you guys are no money spent or not looking to spend that much coins on running backs. Now, obviously at 84 overall, we do have Khalil Herbert, but we also have Jonathan Taylor. He's one of the better backs in the game right now, sitting at 5'10", 226. He's got 84 speed with 84 break tackle. Again, just a very good card overall. His catching leaves a little bit to be desired, but honestly, if you hit him in the open field, you know, when you should be hitting running backs, he's not going to drop the ball at all. He's not going to catch anything in traffic, but again, just a solid running back card. I would definitely go ahead and pick him up if you are looking to move on from Khalil Herbert. That is something I went and did recently. I picked up Dearness Johnson. He's not going to be on this list because he's like 160k, but you know, I was looking to upgrade running back because Khalil feels like he's fallen a little bit behind at this point, and this Jonathan Taylor can definitely pick up some of that workload that you're wanting to get out of him but haven't been yet. So at wide receiver, we have a number of different players we can actually go with here. Deebo Samuel and Jalen Waddle are the two that I would recommend. My personal favorite is going to be Jalen Waddle though. Just a big fan of this guy in real life, but he's also got 84 speed and pretty good route running. He doesn't hit that deep route running threshold, but if you guys do have a strategy item with deep route running, he will go ahead and hit that first deep route running threshold, which means that he will be a beast for you. A little bit lighter, so maybe more prone to fumbling, but a very just good serviceable card for sitting around like 50 to 60k. You know, I would definitely recommend going ahead and picking this guy up if you don't have a better wide receiver or are looking for someone that can, you know, catch the ball and then go to work after. Now, obviously, we have Kadarius Toney sitting around this 84 overall price point, but Christian Watson is another one. Again, he's going to be on this higher end of this list. He should realistically be closer to like 60 or 70k, but right now he's sitting closer to like 80 or 90k. But again, very, very good card. 6'4", pushing 210, 85 speed on him. He's got great deep route running, great short route running, decent medium route running. Again, if you have a strategy item that bumps up medium route running, you will be good to go. Just cannot say enough about this card. He's an absolute animal. Definitely go pick him up if you do have the coins and are looking to upgrade your wide receiver position. Now, coming in for our low overall tight end spot, our lower price tight end spot, Irv Smith Jr. has to be on this list, sitting at 84 speed for, I mean, around like 20k, or no, 10k. What am I talking about? For around 10k is just like unreal. He's super good. He's only 6'2". His run blocking is like all right, but I mean, this card just plays lights out. You get the ball in his hands and he's going to burn people downfield because I mean, the highest overall corners right now, they're only at 86, 87 speed. So again, he can definitely still beat those guys for sure. Very, very, very great budget card right now. Coming over to our slightly more expensive cards, we're going to have Chig Okonkwo. He's going to be around 75 or 76k right now, but he is definitely worth it. He's got pretty good run blocking at 67. He's also got 84 speed. He's 6'3", so kind of the same type of player or type of archetype, if you will, as Irv Smith, but again, he's a little bit taller and he's just got better route running stats, so he is going to be able to move a little bit better in terms of getting open before, you know, you get him to the ball. But once he gets the ball, he feels very similar to Irv Smith. Very good card. Definitely go ahead and pick up one of these two guys if you guys are looking for a better tight end at this point. Now we are moving on to defense. Also, if you guys are enjoying this video so far, go ahead, give me a like, drop a comment, let me know what you guys are thinking of it. Drop a sub if you don't mind. On the road to 2,000 subs, hopefully hitting that by the end of 2023. But here we go, moving on to safety. We got Talanoa Hufanga. If you look at him, you know, 81 speed, 6 foot, it's like all right, but like for some reason this card just plays really well. I've been very much having issues when I come up against this card. He just seems to fly around the field. I think it's that 81 zone, and of course good hit power is never going to be a bad thing, especially on a safety. Definitely go ahead and pick him up if you are again looking for a lower overall like safety that could, you know, play in the box, play well, and you know, disrupt stuff in the run game as well. Definitely worth taking a look at. And this next player that we're looking at is Jordan Poyer. It seems like everybody and their brother has this card this year. I feel like every single game I play, he is on the opposing team and he just seems to like make good plays. I'm not sure what it is. He's only got 68 hit power, but this man gets more hit sticks than I've ever seen. It's ridiculous. He's got 82 speed. He's like 6 foot 190, so he's all right. But I mean, for some reason, again, this card just plays lights out. Definitely someone that I can recommend after having played against him. It's probably because his zone is just so unbelievably good. His pursuit's very good as well. His awareness along with that, you know, just a very like solid, well-rounded card, especially for a base elite this early in the year. Now moving over to free safety, there's not really a whole lot in terms of like budget options here for our lower end budget, but Jeremy Chin would definitely be one of them. Being 6'3", 220, having that 83 speed along with like pretty decent zone. This is again going to be more of like a user card, but very serviceable, that is for sure. He's got 81 change of direction as well. Again, just a very good card overall. Definitely pick him up if you are looking for a user, someone you don't want to leave this guy just alone in man. He's going to get torched every time, but he will be a fantastic user, especially this early in the year. And then sitting at the very like high end of our price range is going to be Ed Reed. Again, sitting like around 100K on his 84. That should come down in the coming days. I am recording this on Sunday, so Legends just dropped yesterday. So again, all the Legends are very expensive right now. But Ed Reed is a really good card. I mean, 84 speed, 5'11", 200. He's got 85 zone, 83 hit power. Dude is an animal. 84 change of direction. Like literally one of the best, like probably user cards, or just put him out, put him in a zone like a deep half or a deep quarter, and he's gonna go to work. Like this man is phenomenal. Definitely recommend picking this card up. Now for cornerbacks, since we do have so many different DBs at this point in the year, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys 3 options actually. So for our 80 overall, like our 10K option, I think that Diamador Lenore is a like certainly solid player, right? 84 speed, 5'10", 200, nothing special, but he can be a body out there for you guys, and he won't get like absolutely torched. Again, if you put him in man, leave him alone, he's not gonna do well. You put him into his zone, he'll probably be all right. You know, if you come up against DK Metcalf or Drake London though, good luck. Now for this middle price point, I feel like Charvarius Ward is a card that is like so good. I don't see a lot of people run him, but like just looking at his stat, for 46K, you get a 6'1", about 200-pound cornerback. He's got 83 speed. He's got 83 man, 82 zone, 83 press. Like, dude, you just press him up, and if he's in man or zone, it doesn't matter. He's gonna go to work for you. I think this is a very well-rounded card and a very underrated card, especially seeing as, you know, a lot of the cornerbacks are very much either man or zone. A lot of them don't have the option to fit into a scheme at either, and this is a card that, again, could be very good for you if you are running like a zero blitz where you have to man up a safety that would usually be in zone. Putting Charvarius there would be great. If you want to just let him go to work in zone, if you're running just regular like cover 2 man or cover 3 or something like that, that will also work. Very versatile card. Like, I could not recommend this card enough to you guys. Like, definitely go ahead, take a look at him, check him out. Now, getting towards the like higher end of our cornerback list, I think Martin Emerson, I talked about him a little bit in the last video that I made, but I think for around 70K, if I think, yeah, 70K, this could not be a better card. 6'2", 200 pounds, 84 speed, 84 man, and he's got good enough zone to where if you put him into his zone, he's not gonna shit the bed. Like, he's gonna know what he's doing. 82 press as well. Again, if you guys want to press players, you know, it's definitely doable at this point in the year with this card. Very solid option for a slightly higher end, but not like super higher end. Again, all of these guys are budget beasts, right? So if you have a budget to work with, this is a card I would definitely recommend picking up. For our lower end outside linebacker, we are gonna go ahead and say Josh Allen is a good pickup. I definitely recommend this card. He's got 81 speed. He's got pretty decent finesse moves, pretty decent block shed. He's 6'5", 260. So he actually sheds way more than that 73 free block shed like actually gives away. This card is gonna get in for you guys. Pressure is a massive deal this year, so I would definitely recommend taking a look at maybe a higher end card, but for a lower overall card and a lower price, Josh Allen is certainly someone to go ahead and take a look at. So for our higher end player, we have Odafe Owe. He's got 83 speed, he's 6'5", 260, very good power moves, pretty solid block shed, just an overall very good card. He's also got Lumberjack on him for free, which is awesome. 87 acceleration. This dude is gonna haul ass at the quarterback. If you need a good pass rusher, I would definitely invest into a higher overall card like this or Trayvon Walker or someone of that nature. Definitely better to have a more expensive edge and a slightly cheaper cornerback core than the other way around, because you're just gonna create no pressure and you're gonna get block shedded instantly, or you're gonna get blocked infinitely, I should say, by the offensive line in the run game. So definitely look at investing into defensive line a little bit more than you usually would. All right, so for our lower overall right outside linebacker, by the way, I'm not doing middle linebackers or left end, right end. I'm just gonna do like outside rushers and then 2 defensive tackles that you guys should get. But Marcus Davenport is gonna be our other rusher for the lower end on the right side of the field. He's 79 speed, he's got 80 power moves, 76 block shed, 6'6", 265, so he's pretty decently big as well. You know, definitely a card to keep your eye out on. For like around 15K, definitely worth taking a look at if you, again, do need a budget like pass rusher or run stuffer or something like that. This is definitely a serviceable card. Now, I spoke a little bit about this guy when I was talking about the left outside linebackers, but Trayvon Walker is a beast. Go ahead and get him if you don't have him already. Dude's an animal coming off the edge. 82 speed, 6'5", 272, like absolute animal, monster to have. Definitely go ahead and pick him up. He's like 65K, very much worth it. That's pretty much all I have to say about him. So for defensive tackle, we don't actually have higher end players, but that's all right. Grover Stewart, I think, is someone that's definitely serviceable in this spot. Good block shed. He's not going to get, you know, crazy pass rush or anything, but 6'4", 315, that boy is going to clog up the middle. You better believe it. He's got pretty solid strength as well, which is important for a run stopping defensive tackle. Going to be very good at a nose tackle type of a position. Again, just don't expect too much from him in terms of pass rush. And if we go ahead and take a look at the 84 to 85s, you'll actually see that they are insanely expensive, right? Very expensive. I would say Javon Hargrave is one to look at. You know, he's probably going to be closer to like 130, 140. This is obviously, you know, his premium card, so it's going to be more expensive because you can quick sell it for coins. With that being said, you know, a very serviceable card. Having insane finesse moves on a defensive tackle like, you know, Javon Hargrave or DeForest Buckner in the past is just like really good for a pass rush. It throws off people because they're used to getting pressured from the outside in instead of the inside out. And so if you guys have really good, really fast edge rushers, and then you have someone like Javon Hargrave, or if DeForest Buckner gets a better card, if you have someone like him, those guys can be absolute beasts for you because they, again, will just funnel the quarterback towards those outside guys, and it just makes for the guy that you're playing against life to be significantly harder because of it. So that is the last card that I'm going to go ahead and recommend. Again, if you guys do want like left end, right ends, and middle linebackers, I can totally do that as well. I can just drop some in the comments below. Just let me know if that's something you guys want or need. If you guys did enjoy this video, please drop a like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you guys want to see next. Should have a video going over the new promo and who we're going to add out of that pretty soon, I'm hoping. So probably episode 9 of No Money Spent coming out in the next couple of days. I love you all. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.